What's up, Internet? Here's the 84th Wolf, and it's Saturday. I'm a sponsor, so that means another Ruby video. This week is not going to be a continuation of the last episode, episode 9, which frustrates me to no end, but this is the hand we're dealt with. So today is going to be a World of Remnant, and it's actually going to be informative, I think. This one is about the 4 maidens, so I'm hoping that the actual, it won't be about the story of the 4 maidens, because we kind of already got a very basic view of that from the children's story in, what was it, episode 6? So I'm hoping that the 4 maiden story that they're going to explain in this are the 4 current maidens. So, I mean, that's what I hope. I hope they touch on that at least a little bit, but it might be just an origin story. But still, I'm going to show that, and then, yeah, let's see where that goes. The 4 maidens.
Deep in the forests of Remnant, beside a great
So
and
it is
mighty
going to be the
river,
story.
stood the
Well, I hope they
small,
touch a little
fragile
bit on the
home
current
of a cold,
ones.
frail man, a lone wizard. Hidden from the dangers and distractions of the world, the wizard seldom had visitors. But on this day, as he peered out his window, his gaze
The
fell
winter
upon
maiden.
a young maiden. Calmly she sat beneath his tree, in a state of absolute tranquility. When the wizard demanded an explanation, the maiden simply replied, "My name is Winter. I am on a journey, and I am waiting for my sisters." With that, she closed her eyes and sat in silence. The wizard told himself the girl was a fool, but the longer she sat, the more he wished to share in the serenity the young maiden enjoyed. In time, he grew tired and decided to close his eyes as well, thinking on this strange predicament. Upon opening his eyes, the wizard was befuddled to find that a second maiden had appeared beneath his tree, cheerful and spry, with a basket of fruit and flowers. When he asked for an explanation, the girl simply replied, "My name is Spring. I am on a journey, and I am waiting for my sisters." To show her gratitude for his reluctant hospitality, the girl retrieved a handful of seeds from her basket and planted them in the wizard's garden.
So are the seasons changing already, or is this just kind of based on their personality? Who knows?
The old hermit could hardly believe his eyes as the maiden turned what was once a mere pile of dirt and manure into
She's
a
a hard
beautiful
worker.
garden from which life would surely blossom. It's likely he would have gazed for hours, were it not for the unfamiliar laughter he heard from beneath his tree. A young woman with a warm smile
Summer.
now stood beside the 2 maidens. The wizard begged her to introduce herself, to which she happily responded, "My name is Summer. I am on a journey, and I am waiting for my sister." Of course, thought the wizard. But another chirp of laughter left the old man perplexed. What in the world was so funny? As it turned out, it was him. The new arrival found the wizard's insistence on staying indoors so very amusing. Why choose to view the world through a small window when the door leading out to it was right at his side? It was a compelling argument, and after only a moment of brief hesitation, the wizard left his home and stepped outside. The warmth of the sun brought with it a surge of energy and life, and soon the wizard wasn't feeling much like himself anymore.
Tag, you're it.
He was feeling much better. As the day drew to a close, the maidens and the wizard all settled down and prepared a feast. Winter set the table. Spring supplied the crops, Summer prepped the meal, and the wizard was the happiest he'd been in ages. But in all the excitement, he nearly failed to notice the delicate woman that now stood beneath his tree. He smiled and beckoned her to join them, asking only for her name. "My name is Fall," she replied softly. "I am on a journey and am here to meet my sisters. Who are you?" "Me?"
Is that
the wizard
Othpin?
wondered. "Well, I am but an old hermit. I have lived in these woods alone for centuries, and I'm afraid my story is not very interesting, as I have no one to love and nothing to my name." The eldest sister looked up at all that surrounded them. "But sir, do you not see? You have so much." It was true. With their help, it was now clear to see that the wizard had everything he could ever need. He was grateful, but a question lingered in his mind. "Why me?" he asked. "Why did the four of you choose to open my eyes, to share with me your gifts? Why am I so special?" The four sisters looked to one another, perplexed. Finally, the eldest spoke. "I beg your pardon, sir, but we did not do these things for you because you were special. We do what we can for everyone, because we are able." The old wizard was at a loss. Never in his years had he come across such kindness. It was in that moment that he knew what should be done. The wizard summoned his magic, every ounce he could muster, and bestowed it upon the sisters.
This is a very nice story. It's a children's story, but it's very nice.
He smiled. "Take this gift and know now that you are able to do so much more." Now, armed with the elements, the very powers of nature, and the unimaginable magic of the wizard, the four maidens, winter, spring, summer, and fall, promised to carry onward with their
Ice,
journey,
flower,
using their gifts
wind,
to aid others,
fireballs,
just
ice.
as they had aided him. One by one, the sisters left, but before they did, they made one final promise. They promised to return each and every year to visit their dear friend.
All right. Well, I mean, I was really surprised. I mean, I kind of wish that they had touched on the people that currently are Fall Maidens, or maybe how the society works. But you know what? I'm pleasantly surprised that how this story is. It's very whimsical. It's very childish. Very happy ending. Very, ask for nothing and you might receive something that you never would expect. And I mean, in that extent, it's a very good story. I definitely liked it. I mean, not as cool as maybe showing the next episode, but I mean, like I said, good story. I liked it. Now I know it's kind of a short video, so I'm just going to go ahead and show you something that I really like. It's been a very long time since I've seen this, but because by the way, it's TeamFourStar's Hellsing Abridged. I'm going to start with the first episode because I've been following these guys for a long time. I love their DBZ Abridged, and I wasn't into the Hellsing Abridged just because I didn't know too much about it, but they made a few episodes for it, and it's really good, and they're finally doing an episode 6 of it. So I'm just going to show you the first episode. Forgive me if I don't react too much to it, but I wanted to show it to you, and when the 6th episode comes out, you'll have all the context needed to to enjoy the jokes. So let's go ahead and start that. Just as a heads up here, this video is quite graphic, quite rude, and has a lot of touchy subjects. So if you're uncomfortable with with a lot of blood, gore, and references to things such as the Catholic Church or anything like that, I would highly recommend you do not watch the second video. Just throwing that out there.
This is the story about a world of adventure, a sea full of excitement and a man full of dreams and a passion that seeks to drive him to the top.
My name is Monkey D. Luffy, and I'm gonna be king of the...
Yeah, that's not the right abridged.
Ah, yes. I love you, Edward.
And I love you, Bella. Hold on. Who is it?
Oh, you know.
Yes! Take that, you Twilight fuck!
A real fucking vampire. Hey, police girl. Do you have the target?
Okay, Master, my name is Saris. And yes, I have the target in sight.
Well, better take the shot. You're letting her get away.
If you just give me a second to concentrate, I could...
She's getting away. She's running.
I get it, I'm lining up the...
Going to miss it. Going to miss it.
Just be quiet and let me...
Hey, police girl. Hey, police girl.
There! I took the fucking shot! She's dead! There's blood everywhere!
Oh, you are just a treat.
Alucard is just
Now
such
I know
an
what
asshole.
you're thinking. How did all this come about? Well, it all started on a midnight stroll through the woods. The air was clear. The moon was full. I was dying to sink my teeth into something. Get it? Because I'm a vampire. It's funny.
So you came. Too bad you're far too late.
What?
Everyone else is already dead, except this little tart. But trust me, I still plan to kill her.
Mm-hmm.
But first, I'm going to rape her.
Neat.
But before I can do any of that, I'm going to kill you!
Oh? See, that would be intimidating if you were... well, intimidating.
Are you mocking me?
Oh, no. Yeah.
This is a very
Well,
jarring
what about
contrast
that
between
things up
videos. I'm
here?
just now
Oh
realizing.
yeah, forgot about you. Sorry about that whole shooting you thing, but I know if you look deep into your heart, which is currently all over that tree, you'll find a way to forgive me. Aw, jeez, you look like a puppy. A blonde eviscerated puppy. Christ, fine, I'll help you. But only because you got nice tits.
So that's your field report.
At least he's
Yep.
honest.
You went on a walk through the forest at midnight.
Yep,
You killed a homicidal vampire priest,
dead.
and then you turned someone into a vampire who happened to be a
Big-titted police girl. Yes, it's like I didn't just get through explaining this. Now, if you don't mind, I've got things to do.
What things? You don't do things.
Yes, I do. I take enthusiastic walks through the woods.
And kill homicidal vampire priests.
Very enthusiastic walks.
So that's your field report.
Yep,
So you broke into the house,
yep.
and you shot him 36 times,
37.
and took out his partner.
To be fair, that was the police girl. With the big titties.
You need to stop going on walks.
Then you need to hurry up and hook up some goddamn DSL in here.
Listen, you have an assignment in Ireland.
Ooh, I've never hunted down a leprechaun before. Do you think if I shoot them with my gun, Lucky Charms will explode everywhere?
Sweet
I
Christ. Just get to
That'd
Ireland,
be
kill the
hysterical.
vampire who's taken over the hospital, and bring the police girl with you.
Ah, come on, I have to bring her everywhere.
None of the sass.
Yes, Mom.
So what can I do for you, Father O'Malley, O'Connell, O'Carroll, O'Reilly, O'Brien, O'Sullivan? Who is also Italian.
I love his voice acting.
What is
It's-
your
it's
favorite
brilliant.
thing to do?
Spreading the word and love of Jesus Christ to the many people of the world. Teaching peace and love for all.
And the killing of vampires?
Just try to fucking stop me.
And what about Protestants?
Second verse, same as the first. Now put me on a plane so I can put him in a hearse.
I just love the writing that they have for this. The Team 4-Star staff is just very, very good at what they do.
Totally join in. Seriously, there's like 40 zombies in here. Just one shot to the head and they explode. It's like House of the Dead, only like 100 times more awesome.
Fine. I'll shoot some of the rotten bastards. Can't be that much fun. Oh, fuck the hell yes.
When she goes crazy, it is really cool to watch.
Sweet black fucking Zabbath. If I wasn't holding up for that beast of a woman Integra, I'd fuck the red right out of those eyes. Well, kinda like that, only with less symbolism and more my penis in your vagina. Huh? Suddenly it reeks of hypocrisy in here. Oh, if it isn't the Catholic Church. And what's this? No little Timmy glued to your crotch. Progress.
Ah, and look at
They
what
just
we
go
have
right
here.
for the heart of the
Bloody
jokes,
heathen.
and I love
Excuse
it.
me, but I'm a
'Cause
fuck
it's true.
big vampire. I killed a lot of people to get this title. I deserve to be called such.
Well then, mind if I ask you your name?
Only if you give yours first, papist.
Fine, I'll give you the courtesy. The name's...
Alexander Anderson.
Oh, fuck all kinds of duck.
Fuck all kinds of stuff.
chosen to reveal my existence to the world. You will witness what happens here today, and you will tell of it later. Except you won't, because I'll have killed you.
Oh my, brilliant speech. And unoriginal. That's totally from Boondock Saints.
What? No, it isn't. I came up with it a week ago.
Whatever. We're here for the vampire.
The only one left here is your sorry pale ass.
Yeah, give me a minute. So what do you want, anyways? The nearest elementary school's at least 10 kilometers away.
It is your corrupt acclaim.
Jesus
It is your
Christ.
evil that will be sought by me with every breath.
Boondock Saints. Seriously, you must watch that movie religiously. Get it?
Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Knife.
Knife?
Master!
Who? Headshot. Well, now that that's over, how about we go back to my place for a bowl of my favorite cereal, Count Chuck.
Master!
Well, now that that's over, how about we go back to my place for a bowl of my favourite cereal? Frankenbit!
Son of a Protestant whore!
Well, you know what time it is.
See? This kind of shit is why I stopped going to church.
Police girl. Police girl. You are reading your master's mind. Put my head between your boobs.
Now I'm all alone. The only one I had left was you.
Very good.
He's muffled.
Now the next thing I want you to do is put me between your legs. God damn it!
It's a shame for you lost your head. A careless vampire wound up dead. You wore your sin like it was some kind of prize. Too many lies, too many lies.
What do I do? What do I do? I could try seducing him. Wait, no, I'm not an 8-year-old boy. Shit!
Say your prayers, wee lass.
Never gets old.
That girl belongs to me.
Well, aren't you the naughty one?
Don't make me shoot you in the fucking head.
What the hell do you want, you crazy Protestant bastard?
I'm a woman.
Call yourself whatever you want, you crazy Protestant bastard.
You do know this is a grave violation of our agreement.
And what part would that be?
The part where you're here, killing my men.
I have no idea what you're on about. I'm just here doing my job. Killing vampires and werewolves and leprechauns. I never actually found one, but do you think if I cut one open with my knife it would spill out Lucky Charms?
Just shut up. Where the hell is Alucard?
Oh, him? I killed him.
Killed him?
Cut off his bloody head.
Oh, well, that's step 1. What about 2 through 10?
Ah, Christ.
Alucard is one of the most OP
You done
people ever.
goofed.
How the blood-soaked Protestant hell did you do that?
Fuck you, that's how.
You know what? I've had enough of this. To hell with all you dirty heathen.
Eat me. Don't forget to write.
Oh my god. We survived.
So...
What?
Do I get to go after him?
No.
Aw, come on.
No, and that's final. We've got bigger things to worry about.
Alucard, you need to find your
Whoever's
hat.
behind these vampire attacks, it has to be some kind of large organized group.
Like the Nazis?
That would be retarded.
Meanwhile...
Gentlemen, wir are Nazis.
Sie heil! Sie heil!
Und wir will have war.
Sie heil! Sie heil!
Und wir... Und wir...
Gesundheit! Gesundheit!
Hey! Okay, so a jarring contrast to the two videos ever, but I just wanted to show that, God, I'm going to have to put a disclaimer in front of the video to warn people. But anyway, so that was the first episode of Van Helsing, Abridged by TeamFourStar. Again, TeamFourStar, they're a really cool group. I'll put a link in the description, and we'll go on with episodes 2, 3, 4, and 5 eventually. I'll save that for another video. But anyway, it's a really good show. Hellsing Ultimate itself is a pretty good show if you don't mind, over the top violence and blood and gore and cursing and all sorts of crazy stuff. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. This is the 84th Wolf, and I'll see you guys next time.